You guys see the pimples? I mean, okay, when I upload on YouTube, like my face is blurred out, which I guess is good, but I gotta find like a good angle because I use natural lighting and like now the window is showing through. Like, you know what I mean, okay? Okay, so this is probably gonna be a little bit of a long video, like all my videos. Let me fix my hair actually. Do you see, like when I put my hair down, it does this, and it's like annoying, and that's my life. Okay. So this is gonna be obviously a story time. I feel like I've said that. I don't know. It's gonna be a story time video about my experiences, or one of my experiences in Spain. It was a Spanish island called Palma, or named Palma. If you don't know what Palma is, I didn't know until I went, so I wouldn't be surprised. I tried to make my hair look cute, didn't work. Let me find good lighting. And my room's a mess, so actually, again, I'm not gonna edit this. I don't think I edit any of my videos really anymore. This mirror in the way, and I'm sitting on my bed, so whatever. It's gonna be so annoying. Oh, you guys can see like my room. Okay, it's already like almost 2 minutes in, and I have not said anything. So, no. Actually, no, because I'm not gonna edit this, so I can't just not. I need gum. I thought I had some over there. I don't. Okay, basically, so 2 years ago, I went on a trip to a lot of European countries. I had originally just planned to go to Spain because I wanted to go to Barcelona because of the movie The Cheetah Girls, which I know is stupid, but that's the reason why I wanted to go. And after basically like 8 years of waiting, my mom said that when I turned 13, I could go. Sorry. So the summer of my 13th year, we went on a cruise, and we went like all over Europe. We went to Italy, France. Actually, we ended up going to London on a layaway flight, but not a layaway. I don't know what it's called. A layover? Crossover? I don't know. But yeah, we went a lot of different places. So right before we got to Spain, we went to Palma, which is a Spanish island. And it was beautiful, and we went down to the beach, and I had forgotten to pack a swimsuit. And that sucked because obviously like you want to go to the beach. So we went to a little shop and bought me a swimsuit. Now, European swimsuits are very different than American swimsuits. Obviously, like, they just show more than we do, at least like for our age. And so I bought one, and I do not wear it now because it's way too revealing. But that's all I had then. So I bought one. We went down to the beach. We had a nice time. We were just playing around in the sand and the water. Maybe like an hour, and right next to the beach where we were, like, so this was a beach, like, and this is like all the water and the sand and everything. Right on the other side, like, there's these rocks, and then there's this, like, not club at all, like, not like what we think of as a club, but it was like a restaurant on the beach, if that makes sense. But it was like all made out of glass, and like it was really pretty. But yeah, it was like a bar and grill kind of. One second, I really need gum. I keep thinking there's some over here, and I don't think there is. No. Okay. So anyway, when we were done like being in the water and everything, that's where we went just to get food and to relax and everything. And so, but before that, like, as me and my mom were like getting our wraps, like, you know how you put on a wrap after you're done in the water, and so we were getting dressed, like my mom put on her wrap, and I was drying off, and I was like putting on my shorts because I wear shorts when I'm done, and I don't think I had a top. I had like a little kimono or like sweater kind of thing, and yeah, so I was doing that, and then this guy comes, and so this is like I said, where the rocks are, and he's like standing up above the rocks, and me, like, I speak Spanish but not a lot, and so he's speaking like Portuguese, I think, or something that didn't sound exactly like Spanish. And he's like flirting, and I didn't know what was going on. Like, I thought he was just like talking to me. And I was like, oh no, I don't understand. And my mom's like, Shanelle, he's flirting with you. I was like, oh. Like, I didn't literally say that, but I was like, oh. And so, like, he's flirting, and I'm like giving little looks, because me being 13, I don't really know how to flirt. And so I then, like, okay, I was like so bad at flirting at 13. And so, like, I'm like putting on my kimono, but I'm not putting it like all the way over. Like, let me just say, at 13 I barely had any boobs, okay? But the swimsuit I was wearing was like a push-up swimsuit, so anything I had was just like elevated, like it was there. So we were gonna eat there anyway, so we just like walked around the rocks and we went up to go eat. Now, oh shoot, okay, I'm messing up the story, give me a sec. I'm gonna cough too. 1 second. Keep thinking there's gum. So before that, this is getting like all messed up. Anyway, so when he was flirting with us, as I was like putting on my stuff, my mom was like telling me like what they were doing and everything, or what he was doing. I guess his friend, or they at least knew each other, comes up, and then he starts saying stuff, and I guess he knew more English than the other guy, and he like starts saying, oh, you're very beautiful, and I'm like giggling or whatever because I don't know what to say. And he like starts making all these little like flirtations. And so they eventually like just head back to the bar and grill, which is like only like, 2 or 3 feet away from where they were standing. And so me and my mom, we walk and we go to the bar and grill, and we're seated outside because there was like a terrace. It was outside and it was beautiful. I wish I had pictures, but I don't know where they are. And it wasn't like gated, like fenced or anything. Like, it was just there. It was so pretty. And we were like sitting outside, and we're looking at the menu to see what we want to order. And all of a sudden, the first guy that started flirting with me comes up, and he's asking in Spanish, like, what do you want? And like we basically say like, oh no, we don't speak a lot of Spanish. So then the manager comes out, and he speaks more English, so he like asks us what he wants, or what we want, and we order, and whatever. So our food comes out. The first guy, the flirting guy, he was in a blue shirt, so he's a blue shirt guy. He comes and he gives us our food, and everything's good, and just a little eye contact. And then it starts like drizzling outside, so they move us inside because there's like a canopy. And so we're sitting inside, and I'm like writing in my journal, because I wrote in my journal when I was there, because I was like in Spain, so it was so cool. And I see the other guy, the second guy that came up and started flirting, that started speaking more English, and he's like a bartender. And he's like sitting making drinks, and he's like, every time I look up, he's like staring at me and like making these little faces. And so eventually I got the gist, like, okay, the bartender is the guy that's actually like interested in me, and then the guy in the blue shirt was the guy that was like the wingman, because he kept like going over to the guy, like the guy in blue kept going over to the bartender and like telling him stuff. And my mom's like giggling the entire time, like, ooh, Shanelle. And so I tried to flirt like a little bit, and whatever I did apparently worked, because the bartender comes over, and he like starts speaking English and like starts saying all this sweet stuff that I'm not going to repeat. And I think I have a picture on my phone. And so I'm just like constantly like doing like little flirty eye things, and like I thought I was so good at flirting. And so basically that happened like for a good 20 minutes, and then we had to leave because me and my mom had to get back to our cruise ship. And as we're leaving, my mom's like, oh, can we get a picture? And he's like, oh, yes. I don't know how he was talking. And so originally it was just like standing, like me and him were just standing, and we were going to take a picture. And then he picks me up like in his arms, and I'm like taking off course. I'm like, what's going on? And he picks me up in his arms, and then we have the picture, and I have it on my phone. I think it's actually my favorite. He was not the best looking guy ever, but I mean, me at 13 not knowing that, it was good. I know I've screwed up the story, but this is the way it was. Okay, let me find the picture. Okay, so yeah, and he even did like this little, again, did not have a lot of boobage, but whatever was there got pushed up. So, oh, you guys can't even see the picture, can you? There you go. Okay, so that's me. My leg looks huge. and that's the guy that was hitting on me. And let me show like the place where it was. No. So yeah, you can see my face. I'm like, what's going on? It's a YouTube notification. I think I even have like pictures of the guy in the blue shirt, but I don't know where they are. So I got hit on by a bartender at 13 years old. So that was my story time, and it was really confusing, but yeah. Actually, I'm gonna find a picture of the other guy, because I figure if I just like look at my pictures from Europe, that was messed up. Europe, then I'll be able to find it at some point. Naples. I gotta find Palma, because that has to be in Palma. It's be a very boring part of the video, but okay. I don't see. Okay, this is Ports of Barcelona. No. And I don't know what, no, that was August 25th. Okay, so then it must have been at some point here, but this is all in France. Okay, let me just look. And I think the original picture was even on Snapchat, but no, the original picture's on my mom's phone. Let me see, do I have pictures on my wall? Just give me a second. Okay. Yeah, I have a picture of one of the guys. Oh my gosh. Okay. So these are like the main three. So this is the bathing suit I was wearing. Again, doesn't look like it's showing that much, but when I was there, it felt like it was. And then there's the guy in the blue shirt. And then these two guys were just like giggling the entire time or laughing. And then this is like my face when like he was hitting on me. Okay, censor that. And I was like, yeah. So yeah, again, that's my story time. And I thought it was so cool. Like I wrote it down in my journal. I was like, I got hit on by a bartender. I was like, yeah. Okay, that's it.